Okay, well, according to the Circana Research Group, Shark is the #1 vacuum in the U.S. the last 4 consecutive years. And I know that you have loved it here at QVC. Well, now they've just brought you a vacuum that has some of the best features in it. We're talking about things like self-cleaning brush rolls. We have the odor reduction technology in here, floor detect. This is actually going to be able to detect when it is on a hardwood floor, when it is on a carpet, and be able to change up the suction power accordingly. Now, do you have to do anything, press any button? No, it happens on its own. This normally would be $329. Now today, we took $69 off the price. We also have free shipping and handling. So for $259.98, or break it up on an easy payment of just $52, you can bring this home. Of everybody that has, and there have been over 3.2 million Shark vacuums sold here on QVC, there's 125 5-star reviews on this vacuum right here. I will tell you that I did pick up on this exact one for a friend of ours who was looking for a new vacuum, and the reviews were crazy good on this. So this is the one that we picked up on. $259.98 or an easy payment of just $52. Elizabeth Watts, who is a home solutions expert and has been working with Shark for many years and a good friend of mine, is joining us. Nice to see you, Elizabeth.
Hey, Justin, look what I just did. Woohoo!
Oh my gosh, I forgot that. Yes, this lifts right up.
Yeah, this is the lift away. Yeah, this is one of the reasons why I think our uprights are so popular, because yes, it is a full-size upright. It has that, HEPA filtration and everything inside. But when I want to, I can lift it away in that lightweight pod. Maybe I want to clean the stairs. Maybe I want to get the cobwebs. But as you mentioned, this one has so many bells and whistles, Justin. This one knows what kind of carpet I'm on or hard floor. It knows, if the dirt is there, it cleans forward and reverse. So let me just break down a few of those technologies, because I know it's kind of a lot to take in. This is not your grandmother's upright vacuum. So all I have to do here is push the button. And just like you mentioned, it knows that I'm on hardwood floor. So it's rotating at the perfect speed for a hard floor here. And as you see, not only just the coffee, but look at this large pile. This is what Shark is known for. Of course, that incredible suction power. But we're adding to that now what we're calling our reverse clean. So I don't know if you know this, but most vacuums do not clean well in the reverse mode. That's because they're designed really to clean like this in the forward mode. Here's the kitty hair, the kitty litter. But this one, we've figured out a way in our latest vacuums. They have this. They clean equally well forward and backward, which just basically means you're saving time. You don't have to go over your vacuum as much or your floor as much. And then when I go to the carpet, it senses the carpet. It self-adjusts. So I didn't push one button, Justin, but now it's rotating 4 times faster, the brush roll. And as you also mentioned, this does not wrap the hair. Even if it's long hair, if it's pet hair, it will not wrap around the brush roll. And just so we can get a quick look, here's that beautiful new brush roll that we redesigned.
My gosh.
Look at that. No hair. Here's the old way, okay?
Yes.
This is actually my hair.
That's so funny.
This is just a few weeks of actually vacuuming my home. I had to break the vacuum to get that out of it. But
Well, Elizabeth, can we see that again? Because I just want to point out how many of us, I know I've done it before, you spend 10, 15 minutes of cleaning that up, and it's gross, right? You have to take the scissors out in order to do it. It becomes a whole routine. You don't need to worry about that with this one either. And I, too, was so impressed that it does vacuum both forwards and backwards. That is super rare to find in a vacuum. You do have 2 color options that we have for you. The light blue is the one that's in front of me, but I just want to give you a warning. The olive here is our most limited option. We have just a couple hundred left on the olive, and that's it. Now, at this price of $259.98, that's going to go really quickly. So if you want to pick up on the olive, which is a very unique color and also super on trend, when you look at all of the furniture that's being made right now, you see this beautiful green olive in so much of it. My entertainment center, I have cabinets that would match this perfectly. I love that we can even take our vacuum and match to these stylish, trendy colors that are out in the marketplace right now. You can certainly do it here with this. Free shipping and handling, and you are also bringing it home on an easy payment of just $52. Now, you do get some of the other accessories to go along with it as well. So this small little crevice tool, that is going to be coming included. You're going to get the pet multi-tool and the precision duster all in this bundle. It's not just about the vacuum, which is great because, Elizabeth, when we are talking about this vacuum, the versatility of it probably is better than most of the vacuums that you'll find out there. It really does it all and goes with you everywhere.
Yeah, that's a great point. So yes, it is your full-size upright. So we don't sell a whole lot of uprights anymore here on QVC. So for our upright shark lovers, this is for you because it has the latest technology. So upright, maybe less than 15 pounds. But if you want to do the lift away, your little pod here is only about 6 pounds. So again, this is the way you can use it, and all of your tools fit on the end of the extension. But another way, let's actually, Justin, can we do a little tour here because there's some really neat features. Okay, great. So we're going to come on in. Right here on the handle is a one action button, I like to call it. And you can just push that and pull off this. Now, we're familiar with this. This is where you put, say, your precision duster, which you pointed out. This is such a cool tool. Imagine taking this out maybe to the car to do your detailing in the car. You know, also any electronics or any place, I use this down in my dryer vent just to kind of get the last remnants of the fuzz out of there, you know?
Yeah.
Isn't that great? And you have the ability right here on the handle to go from minimum to maximum suction. So you need a little less suction. Sometimes you do because we have so much power. You can use that. So that's one great way to use it. Also down here, let's keep traveling down. Here's where you can choose either automatic, carpet, or hard floor. But I suggest just keep it on the auto mode there because it's now going to sense for you, whatever kind of flooring you have. Here's another great button which releases our extension wand. And on the end of the extension, you can put also all of the tools. So for instance, maybe I want to use my little duster here and get the cobwebs, or maybe I'm going to clean a little speaker. It probably needs it. There we go. I don't have to get a ladder. I can do this with my feet standing on the ground. And of course, if I want to lift it away that's just even more. This is like total bonus, right? Let's do it like this. You push this foot pedal and it just lifts away. So now I can clean the spider tracks. I can get all those more difficult areas without having to take the entire vacuum with it.
I can't tell you, Elizabeth, how many times growing up, we had an upright like this, and I would end up flipping the whole thing over because I would pull the tube out as far as it possibly could go.
Right.
I love that instead, you can just hit the button, lift it right up, and now take it with you everywhere. That is a much better option. That's a way better way to be able to handle this. And it is lightweight. That's what I love about it too. Now, there is a cord on this, so this is not a cordless vacuum. I do often feel like we do see cordless vacuums all the time, but they just don't really have the same power, no matter what, as what this does. I feel like these are always the really powerful vacuums that you're gonna find. And we have a corded vacuum in our house. We use it when we're doing those really deep cleans, because I swear by that upright that there is nothing that cleans my house carpets better than that. I'm always amazed. I'll go over the whole thing once, twice, and it's still picking up dust. It is so good at being able to clean the carpets, but this one is great at cleaning everything: carpet, tile, hardwood, you name it, this does it all.
Yeah, and I love what you said there because, no matter, I like cordless vacuums too. I, have a couple of them here in the house for different things, but this is my deep clean. This gets that deep down clean. Don't forget, this also has that filtration system. So a lot of cordless vacuums don't really offer you that. This is trapping 99.99% of dust and particles. And this little guy, this cartridge, will help keep your vacuum smelling fresh, guards against bad odors in the vacuum. So it helps us have that fresher smelling home. So all of these newer technologies from Shark, this one has it.
Well, it's that odor reduction technology. It's the floor detect. It is the self-cleaning brush roll, which are maybe some of the reasons why you would consider upgrading your vacuum. We all know that those stand-ups like this, I can think of the one that my grandma had. I swear she had to bought it in the 70s and she had it all the way up into the 90s, right? Like those uprights, they get so much use. They're so well built, and it's no different here with this. We give you all the tools that you need. And look, you can find Shark elsewhere. You can go to other retailers. You're gonna pay, if purchased separately, $348. How about we give it to you for $259.98? Or better yet, we're gonna have it for just $52 a month, and the shipping and handling, that's on us. Free shipping and handling, what this means, it's coming to your door at no extra cost. It means that big box that maybe you would need somebody to help you with out at retail, you don't need to worry about, because this is delivered to your front door, and then you can go ahead and clean everything. And it's fun. When you bring a vacuum like this at home, you're going to be amazed at everything that it picks up. And then once you're done having your fun around the house, you get to enjoy an incredibly, incredibly clean house for sure. Now, did I see a pet bed that you've got there too? Because my gosh, I need to, this is the reminder that I've got to go home and clean out Rex's pet bed.
Yeah, so lots of different things here that we can talk about, but if you do have pets, You're going to love this little upholstery tool. What you can do is just slide it on the end of the of the handle, and then you just take it right to your pet bed, to your mattress. You can use this on your curtains, because don't forget, you can turn down the suction. But what's great about an upright vacuum is, yes, we're trapping all that stuff here, right? And it's not going back into the air we're breathing. But with this one, now it just changes right into that powerful upright. Now, one of the things that's really unique about this one, again, I'll mention, is it has that reverse clean. So let's just check that out. I've got coffee and cereal and some herbs on the floor here. Watch when I go forward, there's nothing left behind. So this is actually saving you time because it is cleaning forward and reverse. Now, also saves us time and also just sort of brain power, because it knows when it goes up to the carpet that I'm on carpeting. So now it is deep cleaning forward and back. And I don't know if you can see, Justin, but there was actually also pet hair. This is where my kitties like to play. And so as you were mentioning that deep clean, look at my bin. Okay, I did not put that tan-colored hair down. That came from inside the carpet. That's Tatiana right there.
Well, you know what? Isn't it crazy, Elizabeth, where you do clean up and you look at the bin and you think to yourself, oh, wow, all of this is what was on our floor every single day. And this gives you the control to be able to pick it right up. Now, not every vacuum will be able to do it. That is why having this corded upright is so vitally important. It's also important because we have things like that odor reduction technology that is inside of this. The fact that you're going to be able to vacuum backwards means that it's going to be more efficient, maybe than the vacuum that you have in your house right now. But you shop here at QVC because not only are we giving you this at a fantastic sale price from our own price, but if you were to shop elsewhere for this, you'd be paying upwards of $348. We're $88 less than that today. And oh, by the way, the shipping and handling for this 17-pound vacuum is free. How much was the last thing that you shipped out that weighed 17 pounds? Yeah, do that math in your head. That's additional savings for you as well. Over 3.2 million people have made their Shark vacuum theirs just here at QVC alone. And according to the Circana Research Group, Shark is the #1 vacuum brand in the United States for the last 4 years. And I think that really has a lot to say. I know a lot of you love this vacuum. You've got 2 different colors to choose from. Right here is that olive green. Super unique, absolutely fun and different and trendy, but it's also super limited as well, with just a couple hundred of those to go around. Then we also have it in the light blue as well. There was a third option. It was purple, and I hate to break it to you, but that's gone already. So don't let this slip by. 125 5-star reviews on it. In our last minute, Elizabeth, what are some of your favorite features with this?
Well, I have to say power is the #1 feature. So I'm gonna do my little billiard ball demonstration for you, Justin. We've been picking up all the stuff around the house, the cat hair, the cereal, all that stuff we put in there. But watch what I can do with just the suction. Listen to that.
Wow.
This is that full-size upright power that Shark is known for. And you can see with a full rack of billiard balls, I mean, look at that. That's like 5 or 6 pounds. It is holding it in with suction alone. And you can see there as it releases. And the other thing I love about this, it is bagless. We really haven't talked about that, but there are washable filters in here. So this is a huge dust cup you get with a corded vacuum, a corded upright, and you can easily empty it right like this. There's just very, very simple, push a button. The dirt literally drops out, and my filters, that's what I'm trying to say. The filters are all washable here, so you're not having to purchase anything else.
Gosh, I love, love, love this vacuum, and the deal could not be better. You're bringing it home with free shipping and handling and an easy payment of just $52 a month. You're going to choose, do you want it in the olive green or do you want it in that light blue? Keeping in mind, you're also going to get that duster crevice tool, the pet multi-tool, and the precision duster as well, all included in this bundle. Elizabeth, so good to see you. Thanks for being here with us.
You too, Justin. Thanks so much.
Have a good one. All right, coming up in the show, GP66. You know, I've